Good evening, listeners. This is Akashvani Cuttack. In this evening, we have a talk for you entitled The Kargil Victory, a Glorious Moment for India. To deliver the talk, we have with us Colonel Satyabrata Swain, Director of National Cadet Corps, Odisha.
26th of July, we commemorate not just a military victory, but a defining moment in India's history. A moment that showcased our nation's courage, unity, and indomitable spirit. Kargil Vijay Divas is a day of remembrance, gratitude, and resolve. It is a day when every Indian heart beats with pride for our brave soldiers and with determination to build a nation worthy of their sacrifice. Let us embark on this journey of reflection and inspiration together, honoring those who made the ultimate sacrifice for Bharat Mata. On the 26th of July 1999, the Indian Armed Forces achieved a historic triumph in the Kargil War, reclaiming our sacred soil from infiltrators in the rugged, icy heights of Jammu and Kashmir. This war, fought at altitudes exceeding 15,000 feet in the harsh terrain of the Kargil region, was a testament to the unparalleled courage, endurance, and patriotism of our soldiers. Operation Vijay, as the mission was named, was not just a military campaign. It was a saga of sacrifice, strategy, and national pride. The Kargil War began in May 1999 when Pakistani intruders, disguised as militants, infiltrated across the line of control and occupied strategic heights in the Kargil Dras sector. Their aim was to disrupt the Srinagar-Leh highway, a vital lifeline for Ladakh, and destabilize India's northern frontier. The Indian Army, upon discovering this intrusion, launched a fierce counter-offensive under the most challenging conditions, treacherous terrain, sub-zero temperatures, and constant enemy fire. Key battles defined this victory, each a chapter in India's military glory. The Battle of Tololing was a turning point. Tololing, a dominant peak overlooking the Srinagar-Leh highway, was heavily fortified by the enemy. The two Rajputana rifles, supported by artillery barrages, fought relentlessly to recapture it. After days of intense combat, Major Padmapani Acharya, our brave Odia, led his men with extraordinary bravery, sacrificing his life to secure the peak. His martyrdom galvanized the troops, and Tololing's capture marked India's first major victory, boosting national morale. The Battle of Tiger Hill was another iconic moment. Tiger Hill, a towering feature in the Dras sector, was critical for its strategic vantage point. The 18 Grenadiers and 13 Jammu and Kashmir Rifles, led by heroes like Captain Vikram Batra, scaled near vertical cliffs under heavy enemy fire. Captain Batra's famous war cry after capturing point 5140 became a symbol of India's unrelenting spirit. On July 4th, 1999, Tiger Hill was recaptured, a victory that resonated across the nation as visuals of the tricolour atop the peak were broadcast on television. The Battle of Point 4875, later named Batra Top in honour of Captain Vikram Batra, was equally significant. This peak, one of the highest in the region, saw some of the fiercest fighting. Captain Batra, already wounded, led another assault, displaying superhuman courage before making the ultimate sacrifice. His words, either I will come back after hoisting the flag, or I will come back wrapped in it, echoes as a statement to his devotion. The Kargil War was not just an army triumph. It showcased the exemplary cooperation of India's tri-services, the Army, Air Force and Navy. The Indian Air Force played a pivotal role through Operation Safed Sagar. Mirage 2000, MiG variants, Jaguar jets conducted precision strikes on enemy supply lines and bunkers, despite the challenges of high-altitude warfare. Pilots flew in oxygen-scarce environments, navigating treacherous winds to deliver devastating blows to enemy positions. The Air Force's use of laser-guided bombs was a first in Indian military history, demonstrating technological prowess and boosting the ground operations. Indian Navy, on the other hand, through Operation Talwar, ensured maritime dominance in the Arabian Sea. By deploying warships and maintaining a high state of alertness, the Navy prevented any Pakistani naval misadventure and secured India's western coast. This tri-services synergy, Army's ground assaults, Air Force's aerial support, and Navy's maritime vigilance ensured a cohesive strategy that overwhelmed the enemy. The war's cost was heavy. 527 brave hearts laid down their lives and over 1,300 were injured. Heroes like Lieutenant Manoj Kumar Pandey, Captain Saurav Kalia, Captain Vikram Batra, and Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav, who survived despite multiple injuries, became legends. Their sacrifices were not just for reclaiming territory, but for safeguarding India's dignity, unity, and sovereignty. The Kargil War profoundly impacted every Indian. For a common man, it was a wake-up call to the realities of national security. Families across villages and cities rallied behind the armed forces, donating to welfare funds, writing letters to soldiers, and organizing prayer meetings. Media coverage brought the war into every home, fostering a sense of collective responsibility. The victory restored national pride, reinforcing that India would never bow to aggression. Internationally, it showcased India's restraint as our forces respected the line of control despite provocations, earning global respect for our maturity as a nation. The Kargil victory was a declaration that India's sovereignty is non-negotiable. The tricolour didn't just fly, it rode across the world stage. Coming on to the Indian Armed Forces, the Indian Armed Forces are the bedrock of our nation's security, embodying courage, unity, and selflessness. Beyond defending our borders, they are the first to respond during floods, earthquakes, pandemics, saving countless lives. In Kargil, soldiers from every corner of India, Punjab to Tamil Nadu, Odisha to Rajasthan, stood as one, proving that our strength lies in our unity in diversity. The Tri-Services Cooperation in Kargil was a masterclass in synergy. The Army's ground operations, the Air Force's precision strikes, and the Navy's maritime vigilance created an unbreakable shield. This unity is a lesson for every Indian. When we stand together, no challenge is too great. Our armed forces are also conscience keepers of our democracy, upholding values of discipline and sacrifice. Through initiatives like the NCC, they inspire youth to lead with integrity. Whether it's peacekeeping missions abroad or disaster relief at home, their silent service shapes a resilient India. National security, as Kargil taught us, is not just about weapons. It's about character, unity, and an unwavering commitment to Bharat Mata. The young soldiers of Kargil wielded rifles to protect India. Comparatively, today's youth wield knowledge, innovation, and vision to build it. As Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, the ignited mind of the youth is the most powerful resource on earth. Empowering our youth is not just a goal, it is the foundation of a stronger India. Patriotism today extends beyond saluting the flag. It's about cleaning your streets, mentoring a child, fighting corruption, and standing for justice. The National Cadet Corps exemplifies this spirit, instilling discipline, leadership, and civic responsibility. In Odisha, I have seen NCC cadets from remote villages lead Republic Day parades in Delhi, win national medals, and excel in civil services. Their stories prove that talent is universal. It needs only opportunity. The Kargil War showed us that sacrifice and courage knows no age. Today's youth must channel that same spirit into nation building. Join the armed forces to serve with honor, innovation in agriculture, artificial intelligence, or healthcare to solve real-world problems. Lead community initiatives, plant trees, teach children, or support the elderly. Embrace entrepreneurship and ethical governance to drive change. The war's impact on the common man reminds us that every action counts. During Kargil, ordinary Indians, shopkeepers, students, farmers rallied to support our troops. Today, youth must lead with that same sense of purpose. As Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose said, "Give me blood, I shall give you freedom." Today we ask, give us your time, talent, and dedication, and together we will build a prosperous, inclusive India. Coming on to Odisha's youth, Odisha has always been a land of valor, from freedom fighters like Bakshi Jagabandhu to modern heroes like Havildar Gangaram Das, and 8 other Odia martyrs who fought bravely in Kargil. As director of NCC Odisha, I witness daily the potential of our youth in villages, towns and classrooms. With the right support, they can transform Odisha as well as India. Our youth are already making a mark. NCC cadets in Odisha lead anti-drug campaigns, tree plantation drives, blood donation camps, etc. etc. The acts of true patriotism. Kargil Vijay Divas reminds us that the same fire that burned in our soldiers' hearts lives in our youth. Use it to build, not burn, to rise and not retreat. We must invest in skill development, digital literacy and women's empowerment to unlock this potential. Encourage sports, mental well-being and ethical leadership to create well-rounded citizens. Odisha's youth are not just the future, they are the present, ready to lead with courage and compassion. Dear listeners, Kargil Vijay Divas is a call to honor the 527 bravehearts who sacrificed their lives for our nation. Their legacy demands that we live with purpose, unity and pride. Let us build an India that is strong in wisdom, rich in ethics and united by brotherhood. Imagine an India where every child is educated, every village thrives and every citizen lives with dignity. This was the dream of our Kargil heroes. Let's pledge to make it reality through our actions. Whether it's serving in the armed forces, innovating for progress, or uplifting our communities. The Kargil victory reshaped the world's view of India as a responsible, resilient power. It opened doors for our youth in global careers, diplomacy, and leadership. Let us honor our martyrs not just with words, but with deeds that echo their courage. As we salute the tricolor, let every youth declare with pride, "Main Bharat hoon." Together, let's build a nation that shines as brightly as the peaks of Kargil.
You have just listened to a talk entitled The Kargil Victory, a Glorious Moment for India. Our talker was Colonel Satyabrata Swai, Director of National Cadet Corps, Odisha. Dear listeners, you are tuned to Akashvani Cuttack. Please stay tuned for our next announcement in Odia in a short while from now.